Fox 19 now.
It's like watching the entire world just fall apart and you're just stuck there. It's like walking through your day. You're there, but you're not alive.
Tonight, for the first time, the Rhoden family tells the story of the morning they found 8 members of their family shot to death.
And investigators have not named a suspect or a motive. And tonight, 6 months into the investigation, the Rhoden family still does not know why this happened.
But the family is speaking out tonight. They're not happy with how the murder investigation is going and what they say is sloppiness that they have seen in this case so far.
Investigative reporter Jody Barr is at the epicenter of this investigation tonight. Jody, what can you tell us?
And that epicenter is here at the Rhoden Evidence Warehouse. Inside this building is where investigators are storing dozens of pieces of evidence in this case, including the mobile homes where 8 members of the Rhoden family were murdered. And it's what we uncovered at this warehouse a few weeks ago that caused the Rhoden family to break its silence.
It's dorky, but it's his voice, so.
Yeah, Stacey, when you get a chance, I want you to look up on the internet and see if you can find me another one you still had with white letters.
That's it.
It's an 8-second voicemail. It's the last voicemail, the only voice recording Kendra Rhoden has of her father, Kenneth. That wasn't the only treasure Kendra found on her phone that day.
Oh, and here's another picture. I forgot about this one. He sent me a selfie while he was at work and said, "Love you, baby girl, I'm at work." I forgot that one was on here.
She found dozens more family photos inadvertently saved in her text history. As she scrolled, she teared up, but never stopped smiling. Inside those, she knows the finality of what's saved in that phone. Those phone calls, texts, and photos stopped April 22nd, 2016, after gunmen wiped an entire branch of the Rhoden family off the face of the earth.
What's going on?
There's blood all over the house.
Okay.
My brother-in-law's in the bedroom and I beat the out of him. I think my brother-in-law's dead.
To this day, investigators say they still don't know exactly when it happened, when gunmen got inside of 4 homes and in an execution-style series of murders, killed 8 members of the same family. Investigators tell us they still don't know who did it or why.
Instant reaction. You try to get a hold of everybody. Nobody's answering. We're calling him. We're leaving messages. He was supposed to be at work. Well, then 12 o'clock came around. He was supposed to be on break. My dad never ignores me.
Kendra Rhoden's father was Kenneth Rhoden. He was the 8th and final body found that morning. Investigators say he was shot to death as he lay in bed inside his camper. Kendra got the news from her aunt as they waited at the scene.
She just said Kenneth's dead. Your dad's gone. I didn't believe any of it was real. It was one of those things, pinch me, wake me up. Nothing would wake me up. It's still to this day, sometimes I'll wake up and it'll just be like a dream.
Have you all as a family had any concerns about the investigation at this point?
We have. We're worried that people aren't exactly doing their job to the full extent they should be. There is more they should be doing, that they could be doing, that they're saying they're doing, but they haven't done. And it jeopardizes everything.
For example?
For example, not watching the warehouse.
The warehouse is where the sheriff's office is storing dozens of pieces of evidence in the Rhoden case. The 4 mobile homes where the killings happened are locked inside here, along with several other pieces of evidence outside. During our surveillance, we found an empty guard shack, the main gate leading into this warehouse, unlocked for days and nights in a row. When you saw what we found at this warehouse, what went through your mind?
Anger. It's like I went completely numb, but the only thing I could feel was anger.
It's just like they don't care.
Stacey Rhoden Rigsby and her daughter Kendra drive past this evidence warehouse at least twice a day. They say they knew long before we showed up to investigate that the sheriff's office was not guarding it anymore. At first, they thought they were about to hear some news.
Initially, when I first seen it, I thought maybe there might have been a break in the case and that they just didn't have no use to have to guard it anymore.
Then our report aired and the Rhodens found out why they haven't seen a deputy here since June.
I will not tell you that they're there 24 hours a day. I will not argue the fact that they're not there 24 hours a day. I will tell you that they are there.
Pike County Sheriff Charles Reeder says he ended the around-the-clock watch here months ago.
Everything that my kids have left of their father is there, and it's not being taken care of. It's not being guarded. Anybody can go in there at any point in time to mess with, throw evidence in there that's not been there, anything.
On a level of 1 to 10, how frustrated are you at dealing with law enforcement in this case?
A 9. I'm saving my 10.
Now, there's much more of that interview that you'll soon be able to see online. Right now, I'm working on a new report that you'll soon be able to find on our Fox 19 Now news app. That will go up tomorrow morning. You just met Kendra Rhoden. During our interview, she told me something about the night before the murders that has never been told to the public before. You were supposed to be there that night in Dana Rhoden's house.
Yes,
You could have been the 9th.
I could have been, but I wasn't for a reason.
Kendra Rhoden believes she could have easily been the 9th victim of the Pike County Massacre. Tomorrow on our app, you can read Kendra Rhoden's story about the twist of fate that she says kept her off of Union Hill Road the night of these murders. In Pike County, Jody Barr, Fox 19 Now.
And as Jody just said, 2 more exclusive stories will be on the Fox 19 Now mobile news app tomorrow morning.